This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2006 Ford F350 crew cab, four-wheel drive, FX4, which is the upgraded suspension package, and it's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It has 61,000 miles. Got some fairly minor cosmetic issues. It's a theft recovery, salvage title due to theft, not collision. It's not a salvage title because it was wrecked. Please watch the video that we have. We have a little animated video which explains the difference between collision and theft salvage. That way I don't have to take up too much time explaining that here. Anyway, as you can see, it's got some scrapes on the bumper there. Obviously, you could either paint the front bumper or replace it or whatever you wanted to do. Front tires look like they're probably 80 or 90% tread, and the rear tires look like they're about 20% tread. The fronts are almost new, actually, and the rears are pretty worn out. As you can see on the hood's a little bit rough. It looks like it might have been used for construction of some sort. I don't know, I think if I owned this truck, I would probably put a new front bumper on them. They're about $250, $300, something like that. See how the scrapes on the top of it? And then I would probably get online and get find at a wrecking yard, a white hood, and put that on the truck. Or I just leave it the way it is and just use it as a low-mile, kick-ass work truck. That's like a big chunk right there out of the tire. That's not so good. I would say that that tire needs to be replaced. That's a big chunk out of that tire. Just saw that. See that? That's a pretty good sized divot out of there. I don't think I would be driving very far with that. It's on top of the paint. And the bed. It was definitely used as a pickup truck, wasn't it? In here, you got a little bit there. Kind of depends on what you want to use it for. If you're going to use it for showing off, it's not the truck for you. If you're going to use it for work, it probably is the truck for you. Be the least expensive low-mile 06 diesel truck in the world. But it's not so pretty. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like somebody scraped into the chrome on the rear bumper. Here's the inside of the bed. Scrape, kind of a little bit of scrape and dent right over that wheel. It's actually fairly consistent with being a work site type of truck, construction type of truck. I mean, if I were you and I were buying, I'd buy it just for a daily driver, towing things type of thing, and do none of the cosmetics. But I would pencil in a set of tires for it. The rear tires are okay. The front tires look great, except for that passenger front has that big chunk in it. There's your Ford emblem. You can see right there on the core support. You want to see that. That way you know it has been replaced. There's the Ford emblem on the passenger fender. You got all the Ford stickers where they belong. This just shows you that nothing's been tampered or removed. Right here you can see the outline for the Ford on the driver's side core support, and there's the Ford emblem on the driver fender. Very standard stuff under the hood here. Let's see. I see a couple little nicks up here on the driver door. Open up the back door. Now I'm remembering. This is the truck. They stole the door panels. Okay. So the door panels that we had, the rears, we had some door panels at our place. These are, they were tan, and we had them dyed gray, which is the color they're supposed to be. And the fronts were from a Lariat truck. So you've got that wood grain on it, and we dyed those gray as well. So front and rear door panels have been dyed from tan to gray, and the fronts are from a Lariat truck, which is why they have the wood grain. Not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes. Anyone who knows trucks will know that those are Lariat door panels. Got a little bit of stain here on this seat. I'm going to see if my upholstery guy who's here right now can dye those or not, dye this away. But assume it's not, and if he can, it'll be just an added bonus. Alright, here's your door panel. There you go. Seat switches, that off there. Here's your power seat, up and back, tilt, up, down, back like that. And you got the carpet. Looks good. Alright. Hop in here. The best part about this truck would be, obviously, the miles. Man, it's hot today. We're already in the hundreds today. It's about noon, and it's warm. Warm, warm, warm. Let's see. All right. Turn that radio down. Well, here's the radio. It's working. Radio works. We got a 6-disc changer. We've got air conditioning that is now starting to blow cold after running for a couple seconds, which is good because it's warm. All right, let's see. That feels good. Looks good. This car really, I mean, there's all your trailer brake stuff there. Let's see. Tow haul, on and off. You've got cruise control. You've got tilt wheel. You've got pedal adjuster. Let's see if that works. Let's see. Yeah, there it goes. There's your pedals up and down. Let's see what else we got. Center console, under the seat. Everything's good there. Air conditioning's blowing cool, thank God. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do? Let's put it in neutral. Let's put it in 4 low. There's 4 low right there. Put it into drive. Make sure 4-wheel drive low works. Yes, it does. Boy, that's a lot of torque too. And reverse. And yep, that works good. Put it in neutral. Put it in 4 high. Let's see. So that's 4 high. Put it into drive. Oh yeah, you can definitely feel it tracking there. Put it into reverse. There we go. Reverse. Boom. Yep, that's good. Okay. Put it in neutral. Put it in 2-wheel drive. Now let's go for a ride. Alright. Boy, I can already tell it's a nice Nice riding truck. We've had it for a while. We're just waiting for the guy to get our door panels dyed. That runs good. Nice drive. Considering it's got some really, really, really bad tires on it, at least in the rear. Bad, I mean low tread, maybe 20%. It feels really good. I'm gonna get the turbo to turbo here in a second. There's your turbo gauge going. Can't exactly rear end this guy though, can I? Anyway, it runs great. I suggest just a set of tires and call it a day. If you're going to come here to Tucson and drive it home, you're going to have to pay us $200 to take it to get it restored. We have to go to the cops here in Tucson at 6 in the morning and spend basically anywhere between 3 and 6 hours with the vehicle. They won't let you leave it there anymore. And we get it restored. We get a thing called a level 3 inspection, where the gun carrying cops inspect it, and then we take the salvage title in the level 3 and get a thing called the restored salvage title. That allows us to get plates for the vehicle so that it can be driven. Whether you drive it home or have it shipped, we strongly suggest that you have us restored at the very least. That way we have the inspection done here, and if your authorities in whatever state want more information, it's always best to have that done. That way the cops can talk to the cops instead of you asking me to contact the insurance company and get. All you're going to get is a salvage title and a bill of sale. So we strongly suggest doing that. Getting the restore done. Now, if you come here, you're going to pay a $250 dock fee. You're going to pay a $200 fee to restore the title, and you're going to pay taxes. Taxes are 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax is. If your state tax is 0, then you're going to pay 2% tax, a $250 dock fee, and a $200 restore fee. If your state tax is 4%, then you're going to pay 6% total tax, $250 dock fee, and a $200 restore fee. If you pay by wire, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price. Then it's up to you whether you want us to restore the title or not. We really don't care either way. We're pretty busy. It's almost better if you don't restore it. But once the car is in Michigan, it's in Michigan. And getting it back here to inspect it is pretty tough. And we're not paying for that. So please make sure you contact your motor vehicles and tell them you're going to bring an Arizona theft recovery that's not wrecked. There's no receipts because there's nothing replaced. It's not wrecked. So you're going to get a salvage title from Arizona. You're going to get a bill of sale, and that's it. And that's all you will ever have. That's just fine here in Arizona to get a restored salvage title. Just make sure that's okay in your state, okay? Thanks very much, and have a great week.